G'day YouTubers, here's another short video on how I stop the water coming in under my transom door. There's a bit of a gap there, and that's to be expected in fiberglass boats. They'll never get the seal quite right. I was out offshore and have the drift anchor out behind you, get the waves coming in from behind, get the one comes up over the transom every now and then, and water pours in under the door. Not a lot, not enough to worry about, but it's still just annoying to have the carpet all wet and everything. So I wanted to put a seal on to stop that happening. This is what I've done, and at the end of it I'll show you how well it works. Let's roll the video. I'll just explain how I did this. Hopefully you can see this elastic that's left along the door here, and how I got that in without getting it all over the boat was I put a bit of duct tape along the door here with a bit of sheet of plastic underneath it. The plastic I poked through the end here and wrapped it around the end here as well, and then wrapped it around under the door and had good 6 inches of it out on this side of the door. So taped up on this side of the door, loose on this side of the door, and folded around the ends so that when I put this elastic in the pocket here, there's none could get out. The plastic itself formed a pocket to keep all this elastic in. And then, as you'll see in a minute, I closed the door, went outside and used this elastic gun to force the elastic right down to the bottom, and some of it even played a little bit underneath where there was a gap between the bottom of the door and the sill, and that's sealed it up entirely. And now it's just a little bit of water gets in on the corners, but that's nothing. It's not like a big pour in every time a wave comes over now. And you know, great boat, waves don't come over much, but when I've got a big drag anchor out or reversing into waves when I'm out trying to keep boats on the bottom, they can slop over. I'll just mention that before I started I cleaned the bottom of the door off with acetone to make sure this elastic would stick to it. I kept the nozzle right down the bottom of the plastic pocket to make sure that it filled up fully. And then just a final run over it to top it up where it was a little bit low. And when I was finished I folded the remaining plastic back over the top and pressed it down, A, to give a nice smooth top to it, and B, to make sure that the elastic was fully pushed down into the pocket. It's going to take a few days to dry because it's so thick in there. It should stop any water getting in when a wave comes up over the back, I hope. Just while we're here, I'm just going to reverse back and see if I can get a wave over the back. Alright, that was it. We had water coming right up over the duckboard there, and we're not getting very much, just a couple of dribbles in under that door with the seal that I put on there. Quite happy with that. So that works well, because you get quite a lot of water in under that door when a wave comes over it, if you haven't got something like that on. Well, that's it for the video, very short and sweet. Thank you for taking the time to watch it, and I hope if you've got the same issue that you can do the same thing and have it work just as well. Until next time, good fishing.